Palm Trimming Cost Guide 2019. So a small palm tree, 10 to 15 feet, would cost you about $75. So that's something under a single story house height. Obviously, if you get more trees done, it's going to cost less per tree. So for example, if you're going to get 5 done, it'll probably cost you something about $230, $250. Medium-sized palm tree, 15 to 25 feet, maybe somewhere around $100. Now, these prices do depend on the access to the tree. If your tree is in the front yard and it's easy to access as opposed to the backyard behind a shed and you can only get there by walking down a narrow path or something like that, it's gonna affect the price. So you do need to bear that in mind. Larger palm trees, so 25 to 40 feet high, will set you back about $200, or for 5 trees somewhere around the $700 mark. Again, it does vary depending on the type of palm. And an extra large tree, about 50 feet or taller, anywhere from $300 to $600 for a single tree. There is a large variation there because it will depend on the type of palm again. Some of them just have a few small branches that need to be removed. So you're going to be charged for just the sheer size of it. Other ones, they're really tall and there's a lot of branches that need to come off it, so it will depend. Now, just looking at two of the most common palm trees. So first, a phoenix palm, otherwise known as the Canary Island date palm. So something really small like the one on the left is going to be about $90. So you're going to be getting rid of maybe 20 to 30 fronds. The reason why they cost a little bit more is they're an absolute pain in the neck to work on. They've got these long 4 or 5 inch spikes that always manage to spike you. I don't know why. No matter how careful you are, they always get you. Arborists just don't like working on them, and so they do cost a little bit more. Obviously, they're really large and you need a elevated work platform like the ones on the right, or they need to be climbed, and you can just see how many leaves there have been trimmed. You're probably 50, 60 leaves have been trimmed, so you're going to be looking at about $700 per tree. And the other, probably most common one, would be the Mexican fan palm. Sometimes they're known as a cabbage palm or just a fan palm. So on the left, $90. You can't quite see, but they're probably only about 7, 8, 9 foot high. They're not very big. The ground is just there, so that they're quite small, like the Canary Island date palm example. And on the right, you have much taller ones, but these ones don't tend to get a lot of leaves, so they're going to cost a lot less to trim. So that's it for this video. A great way to get really cheap prices on palm tree trimming is type in tree trimming gotreequotes.com. And once you land at any of the pages, you can put in your postcode and request free quotes for your palm pruning job. Just fill in the very quick form, just takes a minute, and once you submit that form, we can quickly match you with the best priced local tree trimmers. And that's it for this video. If you do have any questions, please feel free to add a comment below and I'll get back to each of you personally. Best of luck with your tree job. This is Ben.